Hello, Duckoelon. My name is Damn Good, and today we are going to be doing something that I have been waiting so long to do, and I'm so excited to finally get down to this. We are going to do a tactical analysis of a battle that I led. I'm going to explain my thoughts about what I was trying to pull off here, how the communication went, what went well, what didn't, what did the opponents do that was well, what did I do that was not so well. We'll see how it ends up. So, let's start watching. This clip was from BO, so all clips come from BO here. He is the king of Prussia right now. I will put his YouTube in the description. Please make sure to subscribe to him. But let's get to it. So, getting into the situation, I wanted to build a sort of strategy where we would push their center early on, and this idea involved a development of the cav around the south side of the map, and you can see the cav right about there moving in, getting ready to attack. And the most amazing thing about cav is that you can use cavalry to basically speed up the development of your infantry. But the reason why I didn't want to send the Fusiliers out there too is because we needed a solid distraction for the defense to engage the enemy at the town, which they actually ended up didn't doing that. They actually conceded town, and they built that fort that was out there on the distance at their spawn, which actually ended up being their downfall. I would say right about now, Sapper's really bad generally, but still, Fusiliers are moving up. And artillery starts raining down. Whenever you have artillery on you, I suggest you start spreading out. I see BO doing this, which is very smart generally. Sprint is the current one commanding the Fusiliers generally. So he's who I assigned here. And generally in the early game, the most important thing that you can do is get like a 10-point lead, because that 10 points is going to give you the initiative to start making trades, to start furthering that gap more and more. So as we see right about here, oh crap, where's my cursor? Okay, right here. So as we see right about here, we see Sauron yell, "Jaegers deploy." Now, Sauron was commanding the cavalry for the first minute here. Basically, I wanted to ensure that it was called correctly, that I had somebody who was capable and able to understand the play that I was making. We wanted to place our flag right around that rock there into the forest so that we could just cross the river, get in, and take them down. But everything ended up working really well. So Sauron, I think that was one big benefit, putting Sauron in charge of Cav. We had Russia with us during this battle, which meant there was this huge communication error. We actually had translators trying to communicate my orders through. We were like the Austrians there for a second during World War I. But either way, let's continue.
Don't risk it.
So at this time, we have to remember they were not aware of this attack whatsoever. And in fact, the pregame was just me getting ready and getting set. Ah, yes, I remember the cavalry. Okay. This was the one part that I got kind of mad at. I was in spectator mode during this time because I hadn't really spawned in, or before that. What happened is I saw the cav heading out north, and I'm trying to inform Sprint, "Hey Sprint, there's going to be cav north. Please engage with them." Instead, they start to move forward, and that ends with them getting a couple of leads. If there was one failure with this entire battle, it would have to be that part right there, not dealing with the cav. But you're going to see something insane happen a little quick. So at this moment, we see the Jaegers. We're still on the Fusiliers now. But we see the Jaegers move up, start to engage. The cav is still distracted. They don't know what's going on. We have artillery moving up with us. So the Fusiliers gain the artillery position, which, granted, very intelligent thing, but they should have dealt with that first.
Oh.
If I were to teach you one thing in this video, it's when you are facing cavalry, or the fucking not cavalry, when you are facing artillery, do not group up. You can't. You take all their power if you just spread out, because they're just going to hit one person at a time. or 2, maybe 3 if they're really lucky. But if you're spread out efficiently, they can't kill you. Beyond that. And then, yeah. And they're still grouped up. This is on the general part of people. You need to teach the discipline to group up but still stay coordinated. Okay, and then the Jaegers start moving in. You can start to see them in the distance.
Yeah.
They're still trying to engage the cab, which is
I'm gonna charge for the king.
So Bo has always said that he likes running Fusiliers, which I think disagree with. If you're gonna run a regiment and have the most fun, you should run Jaegers. That's just me. So then we have Artie, which I don't get that shot there. Failing us. But then the Jaegers start engaging. We get our flag here, and it's basically over. If you look at that score, that's a 40-point lead in the first 4 minutes of the match. Dude, like, you can't make that shit up. Like, the game was lost at the first 4 minutes. We could have just retreated and played trade the whole time. But since we had this momentum, we thought, hey, let's go for it. And generally, when you are at an advantage, just like chess, you usually want to trade off your pieces and get into an endgame. So I start to line up the Jaegers and start throwing shots at the flag. Because remember, in this situation, they don't have any other spawn points besides cab all the way out there. They are stuck here. And we can't pick up their flags because they haven't picked up their flags yet. So we're just spawn camping them. Generally, if you are in a situation where you can farm spawn kills, you should pick up the flag earlier than it needs to be. If you have the numbers and not a lot of people are spawning on it, you should spawn kill until you have enough to, farm the points and then take the flag.
I'm gonna take the flag.
Look at him, Admiral there, so being smart here.
Cuff from the line.
So then they start engaging the cab, which they should have dealt with the first part, but I mean they're helping out here.
Yeah, shoot that cuff.
So yeah, this was just a successful coordinated attack that was probably my best work, like by far. But yeah, we can sort of skip around a little bit. I mean,
okay, guys, we are moving. Come
so
on,
they continue the engagement. Oh yeah. So they continue engaging. This whole thing occurs. It's honestly a trade until the very end, and honestly, I'm gonna stop here. That's generally it. The battle is already won in the first 5 minutes, or even before it. If you have the coordination, if you have the numbers, even though many people tell you that this battle was like 2-1, it was not. At most, it was like 5-4 at the beginning, and then people started leaving because they got shit on. Just keep that in mind. Besides that, this was my greatest attack. The opponent, their greatest mistake was they defended. Generally, you cannot defend in Duckoelon very well. You have to either engage or continually move and retreat. Static defense doesn't work. Retreating and defending, retreat, defend, making multiple points is generally what's going to win you games, but this wasn't it. Besides that, that's all. Make sure to have a great day, and God bless you all. See ya.